All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Jamcast Spotlight. Today, we're going to be talking about this a really exciting game that I got to try out last year when I downloaded the early phase demo. It is called Burning Sword Death Sun by Nomadic Studios, and I have the great and esteemed pleasure of speaking with one of the leads on this, Kwan from Thailand. So he is up early, and we are up late today. Hello, Kwan, and
Hello, everyone.
welcome. Yes, hello and
Hello,
welcome.
Quan.
So Kwan, I want to before we get into the game, which is gorgeous, by the way, and I think it's quite an achievement considering how small your team is, and I can tell you guys worked very hard on this. Um, what has been the inspiration for this game, Burning Sword Death Sun?
Uh, our game is an inspiration from Chinese classic movie from 80 and 90. Yes, this is yeah, it's called Wuxia or Chinese martial art hero. Yes, that inspire us to work. Yes.
Yes, yes. And well, we're gonna get into the game here in just a moment, so you guys can see it. But it is if you are someone who enjoys Hong Kong cinema, that and because I used to watch a lot of Hong Kong movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It has that feel and that aesthetic. So and how long have you been doing this project? How long have you been working on this game?
Okay. We have been developing the game for about 4 years. Starting in later 2020. Back then, it all began with just the writer working alone, and over time, we gradually built a team. Today, we have 25 members who share the same belief and dedicate to bring the project to life.
All right. Well, I guess we should take a look at it. If it's okay, we'll have Hangry Man play the game. Um, while I will ask you some other questions about the game and the gameplay, that so we can check it out. So let's just see here. Waiting for it to show up. I don't see it on the screen just yet. So I don't know if you're having some trouble, Hangry Man, putting it up on the screen.
No, it's
Um,
showing it's working for me. So let me.
it is. Do you
Yeah.
guys see it?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
I will try not to embarrass myself.
it's all right. It's all right. Just checking here to see. Okay. So how has the development process evolved over the course of making this game since in the past few months since the demo's initial release? Were there any unexpected challenges or breakthroughs?
Okay. We tried this project about 4 years, and one of the biggest challenge is creating an A-level game with an indie team of just 25 people and competing with a AAA studio. Our strategy is to focus on delivering engaging and enjoyable gameplay. Another challenging is that this type of game is almost unheard of in Thailand. It is very hard to find people to work in this project. While it may seem normal in other countries, the Thai game industry is typically focused on small indie projects or publishing foreign game locally. Start everything from we are start everything from scratch was incredibly very difficult. We spent 3 years developing the prototype and finding the right direction. Now we are confident in the game. You are committing to pushing its quality even further.
And the primary, what is the thing that you're most proud of in terms of what the game offers? Is it the world building, the story, the combat system? What are the things that are particularly stand out for you as a developer?
Okay. Uh, okay, I will tell you the setting of our game. We are setting the game well during in the Southern Song Dynasty period marked by political turmoil and weakness imperial court. We research the Chinese uh, historical era extensively and use it the primary background for our story. The conflict in our game stem from power struggle among nobles who seek to consolidate military force and gain dominance over rival territory. The volatile environment provide a rich foundation for us to expand upon allowing us to craft a deeper and more compelling narrative. And
Mm-hmm.
I think I will I will tell you the story that not too much spoil.
Oh.
This in the story of Burning Sword the Sun is story about a classic revenge Chinese movie. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because we love this story, but we are adaptive. We are adaptation to modern in modern way and modern narrative to in this year. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The story is about Zhang Yixian is the protagonist that player can play it. Zhang Yixian he must revenge to Gao Tianxi. Gao
Mm-hmm.
Tianxi is the man behind of everything, every issue in the Chinese in in that era. He
Mm-hmm.
is the man behind. He do everything, but Zhang Yinxian is done know, but he know he will fire Gao Tianxi to much revenge for something in background story that you will play and you will find it why Zhang Yinxian must kill Gao Tianxi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's a classic martial arts revenge story in the style of wuxia or kung fu flicks, and I see that there is a system involving combos and defense, but also there are moments where the enemy is weakened, and you see like their energy, the chi inside of them, and you can take it from them. I guess right there, he just did that. What tell us, is that a part of the combat system?
Okay, the combat system. Okay, okay. Oh, I will start to.
It's
My combat
okay.
system is too very. Okay, I will. Okay. Combat system. I start from my team. Yes. We
Okay.
use we blending feeling soul light and hack and slash gameplay. When enemy appear in group, their behavior in hack and slash,
Mm.
and if just left captain enemy is a shift to soul light behavior. Yes, it is the best team from our game. And in in game, okay, in game we have we have a mechanic in hack and slash too much,
Mm-hmm.
and we have you can have a combo, and you can have a combo and use the combo count in a five sword. Yes, if
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
more damage, your sword is a more heating, and you can release the sword
Mm.
is either burning sword. This is a core mechanic.
Ah, yeah. The
Yes,
burning sword,
it
right?
yeah. If you use the burning sword, you will have the more benefit because you have the ignite enemy and you have a more deal more damage, and
Mm-hmm.
and the secret technique is a burst style. If you face light attack and use a heavy attack in the pushing time, you will have
Mm-hmm.
a burst style. Burst style is if enemy touch in this move, enemy instant ignite. Yes,
Okay.
and more damage, and you have a more combo and variety combo, and we have a skill. You can use as fire review palm or frozen skill. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And when you use when they're weakened by key, you can hit them with a special attack that will fill up your health a little bit. It's basically how you heal, right?
Key
Otherwise, because
siphon.
you siphon, you drain them, you take their health, and there's resting spots like this. So, what has the feedback been for so far? What surprising or valuable feedback have you guys received since the demo launched?
Oh, we have launched a demo about four around 4 to 5 months. We are incredible happy to receive a feedback that most players love the boss fight. The boss fight is the key highlight of our game. Uh, our core vision is to showcase intense duel against human enemy,
Mhm.
emphasizing the skill and prowess of martial artists. We designed the martial arts boss to feel like you facing the real martial arts master. Anything the
Mhm.
player can do, the boss can do as well. For instance,
Mm.
if you can parry, the boss can parry you back. Each boss also a unique fighting style and a signature technique inspired by their respective martial arts. Since release the demo, many players have compared our game to AAA title like Wolong and Black Knight Wukong.
Yeah.
It's incredible to reward to see our work being recognized alongside a major studio production, and it motivates us to keep pushing the quality even further.
Yes, and it's not bad considering again your team is very small, only about 24 people, right? And they're all working very hard. So, are there any aspects of the game well, okay, let's talk a little bit about the wuxia part because that seems to be the central selling point. This is people want to live, they always wanted to be a martial hero, and this gives them a chance to experience that, right? So this game emphasizes wuxia martial arts. Can you tell us more about the any specific martial arts style that Zheng Yishan uses? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is the main character
Yeah, yeah.
and how you bring it to life in the gameplay.
Okay, that I mentioned earlier. Our biggest inspiration come from a classic wuxia film from 80 and 90 years in. And in Thailand, we were heavily influenced by international media during that time. And Chinese movie was a major part of it. We grew up watching legendary film and series like The Heaven Sword and Dragon Saber, Li Chun Chuan,
Mm,
and Chinese
mhm,
Ghost Story. These are all legendary classic film. Those stories inspired a deep love for the concept of the martial art hero. Their way of life, philosophy, rigorous training, swordsmanship, sense of honor, and morality. One of
mhm.
things we love most is the elegant and dangerous of martial art technique. Carefully, careful, yes, daily movement. Our passion for this song become the foundation for Burning Sword Descent. We want to tell a classic wuxia story, but with modern way. Accessible gameplay that allow players to immerse themselves in the intense, stylish combat. Our goal is to capture the thrill of being a martial artist, mastering technique, clashing sword, and experience the journey of a true warrior.
Mhm. Yes, very cool. And on the Steam page, which by the way, we have a link in the description so you can check out the demo for yourself. It's available right now on Steam and be sure to wish list it if you like this kind of content. I think that these smaller studios are doing really great things and the entry point has never been lower. Chudsoft in the chat says, can you chop the bamboo? Because that's very important. Can you
I'll give it a
Uh,
shot in a
there
second.
there is a next update in the full game. We will have you can destroy environment and destroy object in the level.
Mm.
Yes,
Yeah, they haven't
we
added
will have
that
update.
in. But it will be. They're going to be updating the demo very soon, and it's going to have more destructible environments. He also says Burning Sword number one. Um, And Novril Tataki says, it's cool that they came to your channel to talk. I never heard of this, but now I wish listed. So there you go. You already have another wish list. Download the demo and check it out. I like it a lot. I'm actually very excited for a lot of these wuxia games. And this one, I think, I'd like to see what the smaller developers can do with it, because this looks very cool to me. Okay, so we already talked about, like what the inspiration is. The Steam page mentions secret techniques and inner strength. This is when I was talking about chi. How do these concepts translate into mechanics, and what makes them stand out as special compared to typical, like, other games that have combat systems?
Okay. The secret technique. Okay, I will prepare. Okay, so this is the hardly to expand. The secret technique. Okay, this is the burst strike. Okay, this mechanic is okay. I will tell you two mechanic. Yeah, secret technique and inner strength. Okay. Okay, the secret technique is a showcase through the burst side. Each player perform the light attack followed by a heavy attack with a precision timing. The strike become more powerful and ignite the enemy in flame. However, it's not easy move to master. Player must practice and refine that the timing much like a martial artist will training try to perfect their technique. The secret technique is inspired from secret skill in movie. If you see Chinese wuxia, you will see if each character have a secret move. This is a secret move. Yes, that's a secret
Yeah,
move that
yeah.
that the boss don't know that technique. Yes, and boss don't parry, don't recognize the burst type. Yes, and the second mechanic is the inner strength. Inner strength is present through skill. One example from this demo, this demo you see is the fire devil palm. Fire devil palm which unleash fiery blast to break enemy shield. If the skill consumes chi in a varying amount and come with own strength and weakness. In the full game, there will be many more skills to master, giving player a wide range of strategic options in combat. And the skill you will learn from the skill upgrade, and you will get from you defeat the boss. Yes, you will get a new skill.
Okay. That's super cool. And this demo gives you two, I guess you could say, special martial arts powers. One is the Fire Devil Palm, which I think you can use to break defense. It's like a fiery attack. And the other is a thing that freezes. It, like, drains the heat from around you, and it freezes the enemies for a little while. And it takes chi, and you have to refill chi by draining it from the enemies. So there's a strategy to the combat. Okay, but anyway, and I like that a lot. It's almost like, I don't know if you are noticing, Hangry Man, but if you're getting low on health, it tends to be a good idea to keep a couple of the weaker guys around so you can, like, drain chi from them. I mean, you're really aggressive, so maybe you don't have to worry about that as much. And watch out for those bombs.
If I kill everybody, I don't need to worry about my health.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. How did you craft the atmosphere of oppression and brutality mentioned in the story? Are these specific cultural or historical influences from Chinese wuxia traditions that shape the setting?
Okay, that I tell you, okay, as I mentioned early, we start from the Southern Song Dynasty, and we need to focus on human story background. In our game, we focus on realism and human centric story. in our
Yeah.
game there are no gods, no demons, or no magical creature.
It's all
And
humans.
we have a secret mythical creature. That's one boss.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, no
You will
spoilers.
find that only one. But
Yeah.
our story is focused on human, and we
So
want to
this
create a world where martial artists hold the highest power, emphasizing human skill, discipline, and mastery above all else. This approach will reflect our commitment to showcasing the strength and determination of ordinary people who push themselves beyond their limits. Yes,
right.
and
So
we are deeper and more compelling narrative. Yes.
yes. So that's actually very unique from a lot of these other wuxia games do often have supernatural elements in them, and you're keeping it human, which it brings it does make it much more interesting in that way. Um, are there because your company uh is you guys are based out of Thailand? Oh, I did get a comment that I want to read. Garrett Grant says this game already looks like it has 10 times better mechanics than Assassin's Creed Shadows. Wishlisted. And someone named Adam Misner says looks cool. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it does. I mean, you got to play it yourself. It's got really good, you can't hear it, unfortunately, but it has good sound effects. It has a great music. I'm curious if there's going to be a soundtrack available or anything. Quan, do you know for the music?
Oh, thank you so much. We try very hard to create the music that you can immerse, and the music is this is the background story from our team. We try hard to find arcade music and blending to Chinese music, because
Yeah.
Chinese music is a more dramatic.
Dramatic. Yes.
Yes, it's more dramatic, but it's not competitive. It's not adapt to in my game. Yes, that
Wow.
we fine tune arcade music, and this music Chinese classic. Oh, it is very hard to is the best choice to our game. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the boss of the demo. So he's
My
gonna be
controller stopped
really
working for a second.
that
Yeah.
explains it. Fine. That's a fine excuse.
My audio. By the way, I just want to bring this up because we can't show you the audio, which kind of sucks. What I really like about it is you do have a lot of audio cues for certain attacks they're about to hit,
Yes, yes.
and that helps a lot when it comes to dodging things. I'm not showing it right now, but
Yeah.
But-
But look, I mean you guys did very good with the animation. Did you use motion capture for this or Quan?
Okay. This motion that you watch, we have a reference from the real stuntman studio in Thailand.
Mm.
We have a research with them. This studio in Thailand is this is a quality of Hollywood production. That we go to them and we tell them that what we want, and he show the move and recommend move from the stuntman studio, and we have Chinese Chinese club
Mhm.
about Wuxia in Thailand. We record he record the video and send it to me to reference movement, everything in game, and the main movement is the two Zhang Yixian, and another we have another movement from another boss in the full game. Yes, that's
Mhm.
very hard from because we try to reference from the movie, but it's very hard to adaptation. Because the movie you will see is the camera angle movement from the movie is so beautiful, but if in game is a different camera angle and different rhythm of the game. We will try to implement to our game, but this is not match anything in our game. We that's why we will start from the scratch, and we'll start from the zero to this version.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, obviously it looks like really professionally done, and if you watch the animations, it's like they're dancing. This is what a good martial arts game should look like. The characters should almost look like they're dancing. And there's and you were mentioning Hungry Man that there are sound and visual cues. Like when the enemy attacks, you can block standard or dodge. When you see a yellow flash, you'll hear a sound. You can parry it if you time the block just right, and when it's red, you can do a special dodge which lets you avoid it. And they do different combinations. You have to watch their patterns. So this guy, you'll see when he attacks, sometimes you'll see a yellow flash, and sometimes you'll see he parried that and he was able to counterattack. And they'll do a red flash attack, which is extra heavy, and you have to really be careful because it does a lot of damage. So it reminds me of games like that was the red one right there. It reminds me of games
You
like
just keep hitting B instead of right trigger.
Yeah.
The right trigger is the dodges.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
the right trigger
my soul's memory is
kicking in. Yeah, you got almost think of it like a little bit more like Sekiro. Adam Misner says Thailand has some good stunt people. Ong Bak was from there. Yes, Ong Bak is.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
but
I
the
have
best
that
movie.
movie. Yeah, I have that one
Yes,
and the other one. There was another one. I think in America it was called The Protector, but it was called something else. What was that? The Raid is from Indonesia. Ong Bak, that Tony Jaa, he's the star from Thailand. Tony Jaa. And he was in a couple of movies. I have them on DVD. I have to go look, but I don't remember the names. I love martial arts movies. Okay, so how? I think we may have talked about this a little bit, but people will compare this game to games like Devil May Cry or Sekiro or Black Myth Wukong. How do you think besides the fact that you seem to be very focused on the martial arts, what are some ways that you think your game is going to differentiate itself from them?
Okay. I think our game here is the different because I think is our game is the blending of soul-like and hack and slash gameplay. Okay, I will expand in this feature. Okay, when enemy appear in a group, their behavior follows hack and slash style, where you can deal with them in an action-packed manner. However, when it's just a single captain enemy left, the behavior shift to more soul-like approach, where the combat become more intense. This allows the player to focus entirely on the enemy without worrying about the other enemies surrounding them, creating a deeper, more focused challenge. This dynamic shift adds an exciting variety to the combat and keep the gameplay feeling fresh and engaging. And this team, Wuxia, I think my team is not like a game from China, because this is a game from Thailand. I'm a blend the culture Thailand and Chinese to mix it too. But we still respect from a Chinese culture, but narrative and a skill or gameplay style is still on is a Western. It's more Western. Yes. I think it is a fresh and you can enjoy. Everyone can enjoy our game.
Yeah, and I think it feels a little bit more, like you said, more Hong Kong than China. Well, Hong Kong used to be when they made movies like this. So are there going to be any progression in the game? Because the demo is just this. After you beat this, if you beat this guy, Hangry Man, I don't know if you're going to. Before the show's over, he's giving you a hard time. But if in the final game, will there be things like progression? like RPG mechanics, combat combos that you can develop over time, things like this?
Okay. Okay. You can again the question. Question
Mhm.
again.
I'll say the question again. Okay. Where will there be character grow? You beat him. Character
should have finished
growth over time. I know. I threatened to criticize you, and you still won. Will there be like character progression? Like, will you learn? Your character learns more, gets more ki, gets more health, gets more powers, things like that as you play the game.
Oh, okay. The progression of our game. Okay. In the game, player can collect EXP to fill up their experience bar is on the right. Okay. Earning. If you feel the experience bar is full, you will earning a skill point that
Ah,
you can upgrade and unlock a new skill. The skill are tied starting from a basic ability and progression all the way to legendary skill, with offering higher damage, more powerful, intricate technique. Skill are diverse,
mm,
allowing players to choose what kind of ability they want to specialize in. For example, player can unlock skill that a fire bomb to break enemy shield on focus on a firestorm to damage overtime effect. Player can equip and select their skill freely. With two main category is first is the instant skill and two is charge skill. You can use charge skill in the full game, but in demo you will have a one charge skill. You can assign this skill to slot and mix and match to create a combo and adapt to different combat situations, giving them to flexibility to adjust their strategy on the flying during the flight. This system adds a layer of depth to combat, allowing players to personalize their fighting style combat based on their preference and the challenging they face.
right, right. So I saw that there's parts of the game where you can jump off of walls and float. Will you be expanding on that, like maybe double jumps and flight and things like this?
Okay. In this visual, you see we are reference from the Chinese Wuxia. If you see the movie, you will see the character gliding in the movie, but they
Mm-hmm.
use the sling in
Mm-hmm.
the production. Uh, okay, and our game is inspired from that. I think if the Wuxia game, it must have this visual in our game. We will add this visual to gliding, wall jump, wall run, and you can use this mechanic to exploring in level. In the
Ah,
full game, you can explore secret path, and you will get the reward from you use this mechanic in our game.
very cool, very cool. Yes. So there will be in the final game. There'll be branching paths. It won't be as linear as the demo. The demo seems to be more of a showcase of the combat system and some of the things you can do with the chi, and just give you a sense of the story. I think the environments are beautiful. I think the character models look great. The combat feels good. I did not run into any technical issues in the latest build. So how long do you guys have a release date yet?
Okay. We will planning to release in quarter 2 in this year, but
Really?
it in early access.
coming right
In
up.
early access, you will play 2 chapter from
Mm.
5 chapter.
Okay, so there'll be 5 chapters, and do you said that you're going to be releasing a new version of the demo soon?
Yes. We will have the beta version soon in this month,
This
and
month?
yes,
Wow.
and we will update on Twitter account. Yes,
Okay.
in this
Well,
month.
all right. And what is your X account so people can follow?
Okay. You can follow my account. Burning Sword Descent. in the Twitter or X, and we
Okay.
have
All right.
a Facebook, but I think you follow the Twitter is the more update.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So we'll put the links in the description so you guys can follow them. So the game again is called Burning Sword Death Sun. Maybe we can like put like a trailer or something. You have a beautiful trailer for the game. You could go check it out at the Steam store. It looks like a very fun some Souls like gameplay, but definitely more combat focused with RPG skill trees kind of thing, or at least skill points you can buy. And yeah, it's just it looks like just the kind of thing that would get me excited. So Chudsov says the raid is top tier.
You
Yes,
can
it is a
tell how
great
much I
movie.
like the game without when I'm not talking and trying to focus on beating it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What did you think about it, Angry Man? Now that you finished it, do you have any thoughts?
Oh yeah, I like the combat style a lot. Like I said, audio cues are something a lot of games miss, and you hit that on the head right when because I focus a lot more on the audio than I do on the visual because I very pinpoint targets, which is a bad
Mhm.
news on my account. But having the audio cues when other enemies are about to strike and things, even the arrows, you can tell when the arrows are coming, which is great for me. And it allows a much more aggressive play style, which is something I tend to enjoy a lot more. So yeah, I like it. Nail on the head.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely you're definitely got an aggressive play style, and yeah, being able to block the arrows is super cool too.
I
Um,
never even tried that. I just
yeah,
get
you can
touching
block.
them or
Yeah,
getting hit by them.
you can block the arrows. You'll because he'll shout like "look out" or something like that, and then you can just block the arrows.
I was committed
So
to trying to eat the arrow or have it completely miss me. It was one of the two.
Yeah, right. No, it's definitely cooler to block them. That's something you got to learn. You got to think like a wuxia hero and do what is the coolest thing, not what is the most efficient thing. Okay, well, Quan, thanks so much for sharing the game with us. It looks great. Adam Misner says reaction times are faster from audio, so it's super helpful to have those cues. Yeah, it did show that he was definitely better. I'm more visual, so by the time I see the flash, the yellow flash or the red flash, I'm just a half second too late, and I eat the hits. But then I you start thinking of it in a rhythmic way because there's like a rhythm to the gameplay. Then you can sort of it's hard to explain, but it is like playing a rhythm game in a way, which is sort
Well,
of
that's
what Sekiro was too, right?
yeah, that's what most no, all the Souls like goes. That I think Souls likes goes by it's either a 2 or a 4 beat system, and
Mm-hmm.
this one goes by the 2 beat system, which is very helpful.
Yeah. So that's, but I'm more of a visual person. I don't have the best ears for hearing. Anyway, so Quen, again, thank you so much for showing the game to us. Is there anything else you want to tell anybody about the game or about? And do you guys have any other projects? Do you have any dreams? Anything big you want to do?
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. But I will have the proud one thing in culture in our game that we adding in our game is the Thai voice acting. Okay. I think another country is don't know the Thai voice acting is specialized in Thailand, and it is not like voice acting in other country. Okay,
Yes.
especially in Chinese cinema, we have a tradition of ad-lib dialogue, where voice actor improvise line to match the tone of the scene and character, adding extra fun and engaging the story. Unfortunately, we could not include this feature in the demo, but we are fully committing to incorporate this unique Thai voice acting style in the full game. If
Mm.
you already experience in the English version, we highly recommend you try the voice acting. We highly recommend you try Thai voice. It provides a distinct experience and add a special flavor of the game. And I also want to take a moment to thank our voice acting team, Pantamit, who have been involved in dubbing Chinese film from the EXT to this year. They have recently disbanded, and the Legendary of Condor Hero 2020 in this year is their final film. This team is a dubbing. Our game is also their final project, and we feel honored to have their contribute in our game. And final, if you enjoy our game that blend the hack and slash with the soul-like mechanic, pair with a classic Chinese revenge story, then you are going to love what we are create. Although we are small indie team, we are confident that once you try it, you will be hooked it. And right now we have a demo available on Steam, and we will have a big update to the new beta version. For you can download and try it out now. If you enjoy it, please considering adding us to your wish list. Your support mean to the world to us. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Quan, for showing us the game. And thank you guys for checking out. Again, the game is called Burning Sword Death Sun. And I had been watching this game since last year, and looks like it's coming along very well. And I would say, yeah, check it out, download the demo. Tell us yourself what you think about it. It's free. Why not? Check it out. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Quan, if you don't mind, stick around after the show because we have to make sure that all the audio gets uploaded. But I mean, there's nothing else really to say here. I think the game speaks for itself. I hope you guys check it out. Thanks for coming on the stream with us and allowing us to show you this game. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications so you know when our streams go live. Follow us on X. It's based. They are doing really great work for small developers, trying to like get people to see them. And share the video, share everything. Tell people about this if you could. Thanks so much for coming, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night or morning if you're in Thailand. Have a good morning, Quan.
Yes. This is a morning as early morning.
Yeah, but I'll say he's about to get into work.
Yeah,
All of his mates are about to come in soon.
yeah.
I mean, I can't
All
wait
right.
for the next demo to come out. Maybe me and Brian can race and see who finishes it first.
We could. I mean, if I can't record very well, but anyway, yeah. So thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Don't go away, Quan.
Okay, see you.
All right.
Yep.
All right. We have to